Okay, today I am going to talk about my first three knives. I had a lot of little bitty Imperial shell knives, but I don't really count them. I bought this one when I was 13 years old. It was a replacement for one I lost. Uh, Soon after I had been given a knife exactly like this, I went to Sequoia National Park with my grandmother and we camped with my sister and my grandmother. When we got back, my knife was missing. Now, whether I misplaced it or they did, I don't know. But it's a nice little Western, not much left of it. But you stop and think, I was 13, that would be 1963, and it's been used ever since. So, never had a reason to buy another fixed blade. I wasn't a knife collector. As long as this one worked, it was good for me. But it's a Western Boulder, USA, and I think it's a 648. Yeah, it's a 648 pattern. But it's a nice little knife. Eventually, I'm going to find one just like it with a belly on it and put in my collection, but I'll always keep this one. When I got back from Thailand, I married my wife and we went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. While I was there, I bought this one. You couldn't buy a case in Myrtle Beach. You had one little bitty store and a whole bunch of tourists. So Sears had a little bitty outlet store, and they had these behind the counter, and I bought one. This is identical to the Buck as far as the pins and everything, but they're all brass, and it's got a nickel silver pivot on it. But considering I bought this one in '73, and you can hear the snap it's got, it's been a real good knife, and I carried this on my side, I guess, for about 20 years. So I never did buy a 110, but I probably will now that I collect. I've seen a couple of older ones on eBay, and I'll eventually grab one. And the third one, and it's not an old timer, by the way. One of my grandkids gave me this sheet to put it in. It's the Schrade. And I got this one in 1975. This one I used whenever I did small game. This one I used when I went fishing, and this one I used when we went squirrel hunting. So it's a little stiff to get it out. Got real nice action on it. But it's a Schrade 225H. Still got a lot of meat on the bone. It's been carried and used. Hopefully not, I can say hopefully not abused. And this one here, I think I used this blade a little bit more than the other because I used it for skinning. And you can see where it's lost a little bit of the belly. But that's an old Schrade, and I love using this knife. I mean, it is an awesome knife considering the age. Nice action. But as I said, I just wanted to show you my first three knives. And you figure 73, that's the newest one of these three. Or I should say 75, excuse me. This one's the newest of the three. So I appreciate you taking time to listen to me.